Delegates, we are now in formal session. Please abide by the rules and procedures of the House. We will proceed now with roll call. Algeria.
Present.
Bahrain.
Present.
Comoros.
Present.
Djibouti.
Present.
Egypt.
Present.
Iraq.
Present.
Jordan.
Present and voting.
Are there any points or motions on the floor? The Arab Emirates.
The delegate of United Arab Emirates would like to motion to set the order of the agenda in favor of topic B, preventing youth involvement in conflict.
Second.
Those willing to speak in favor of topic B, please raise your placards. United Arab Emirates, Mauritania, Qatar.
Honorable Chair, fellow delegates. Following the Arab Spring and the rise of religious extremism, the involvement of youth in conflict can no longer be ignored.
Delegates, are there any points or motions on the floor?
The delegate of Jordan would like to set the order of the agenda in favor of topic A, addressing measures to protect and preserve national treasures and further develop Arab art and culture in terms of both peace and war.
All those willing to speak in favor of topic A, please raise your placards. Bahrain, Algeria, Syria. Delegates, we will now move into voting. All those in favor of topic B, please raise your placards. This motion clearly passes. We will proceed now with discussing topic B. Are there any points or motions on the floor? Delegate of Lebanon.
Motion to establish the speakers list with the speakers time of 50 seconds.
Second.
Are there any other points or motions on the floor? Delegate of Morocco.
Motion to establish the speakers list. Speakers time 1 minute.
Second.
We will now start voting on the motion with the highest amount of time. All those in favor of Delegate Morocco's motion to set the speakers list for a total time of 1 minute, please raise your placards. This motion clearly passes. All those willing to be added to the speakers list, please raise your placards. Egypt, Kuwait, Qatar, Bahrain, Mauritania, United Arab Emirates, Djibouti. Delegate of Egypt, the floor is yours. You have 1 minute.
Chair, fellow delegates. As Mahmoud Abaza said, there is such a high percentage of young people who see the future as something totally black. The threat of this issue and to start taking measures into preventing the participation of youth in conflicts. Thank you.
Delegate, you still have 20 seconds.
I give my time to the chair.
Thank you, Delegate. Delegate of Kuwait.
The delegate of Kuwait motions to suspend the rules into a moderated caucus to discuss how the lack of educational opportunities pushes youth into conflict. Total time 20 minutes, speaker's time 50 seconds.
Second.
Are there any other points or motions on the floor? Delegate of Algeria.
The delegate of Algeria motions to suspend the rules into a moderated caucus to discuss the involvement of youth in the Arab Spring. Total time 15 minutes, speaker's time 45 seconds.
Second.
Okay, we will now start voting on the motion with the highest amount of time. All those in favor of Delegate Kuwait's motion to suspend the rules in order to discuss the lack of educational opportunities and how they push youth into participating in conflicts with a total time of 20 minutes and a speaker's time of 50 seconds, please raise your placards. This motion clearly passes. All those willing to speak, please raise your placards. After the delegate of Kuwait who motioned for this moderated caucus, we will entertain the delegate of Mauritania, followed by the delegate of Comoros, and then Saudi Arabia. Delegate of Kuwait, you have the floor. Any points or motions on the floor? Delegate of Djibouti.
Motion to adjourn the meeting for 1 hour for lunch purposes.
Second.
This motion clearly passes. See you guys after the break. Delegates, welcome back from the break. Are there any points or motions on the floor? Delegate of Oman.
The delegate of Sultanate Oman would like to motion to suspend the meeting into an unmoderated caucus to start forming blocks and alliances for a total time of 10 minutes.
Second.
All those in favor of this motion, please raise your placards. This motion clearly passes. We are now in unmoderated caucus for Delegates, your time is up. Please return to your seats. Any points or motions on the floor? Comoros.
Motion to suspend the rules into a moderated caucus to discuss the draft resolution formed during the NMOD. Total time 15 minutes, and speaker's time 45 seconds.
Second.
All those in favor, please raise your placards. Yes, motion clearly passes. Are there any other points or motions on the floor? Delegate of Bahrain.
Motion to extend the previous unmoderated caucus for a period of 10 minutes.
Second.
Okay, we'll start voting based upon the one with the most destructive time. Delegate of Bahrain's motion to extend the unmoderated caucus for a total time of 10 minutes. All those in favor, please raise your placards. This motion clearly fails. We will now move into voting upon the motions as suggested by the delegate of Comoros to suspend the rules into a moderated caucus in order to discuss draft resolutions. For a total time 15 minutes and speaker's time 45 seconds. All those in favor, please raise your placards. This motion clearly passes. All those willing to speak, please raise your placards. We will entertain Comoros who suggested the motion, then followed by Djibouti, the persistent delegate of Oman, and Saudi Arabia. Delegates, are there any points or motions on the floor? Delegate of Mauritania.
Motion to close the debate and move into voting procedures.
Second.
All those willing to move to close the debate and move into voting procedures, please raise your placards. This motion clearly passes.
Cut.
يلا جو فرح.
هل توجد أي
Hey!